Hi everyone, we are going to be actually learning how to use the graphing calculator today in helping us find sine, cosine, tangent, secant, cosecant, cotangent on some numbers or angles that are not on our unit circle. While I understand many of you do not have the TI-84 calculator at home, you do not have to go and buy one. However, you should find the app X84. It's a graphing calculator, it's free, and it will have a lot of the same features that my actual calculator has, okay? So there are a couple things when we're doing this lesson. Please round 4 decimal places. And the biggest problem that most kids have is what mode your calculator is on. So I do, before you start this, either A, have an actual graphing calculator, or B, download the app and use it during this lesson, okay? Alright, if you look at my actual calculator right here, there's a mode key, and it's highlighting radians right now, or I can move my arrow and highlight the degrees. So, depending on what problem we're on, we're either going to have to be in radian mode or degree mode. So, if you look at number 1 here, we are trying to find the cosine of 2 pi over 3. As soon as I see the pi symbol, I know that I am in radians. So I'm going to make sure radians is highlighted, and then I can proceed by typing in the cosine of 2 pi divided by 3, hit enter, and I get negative 0.5. Okay? The second problem, the tangent of 9 pi over 8. Again, we're in radian mode. I'm already in radian mode, so I can hit the tangent key of 9 pi divided by 8 and hit enter. And this time we're rounding 4 decimal places, so 0.4142. Alright, on my next problem, you can see that we have the sine of 1 degree. So I need to go to my mode. This time I need to highlight degrees, so I hit enter, so degree is highlighted. And now I'm going to find the sine of 1 degree. Once I'm in degree mode, I do not need to use the degree symbol. And we have 0.0175 if we are rounding to the nearest 4th decimal place. Okay, now those should be pretty self-explanatory. But what happens when we get to cosecant? Well, first of all, if you notice, we've got radians. So right now, I'm going to go to my mode and change back into radian mode so I don't forget to do that. But we only have sine, cosine, and tangent on our calculator. A lot of kids think that this sine to the -1, cosine to the -1, or tangent to the -1 means cosecant, secant, and cotangent. It does not. We're going to learn about that function next week. So what I need you to do is think about cosecant. What is that the reciprocal of? It's the reciprocal of sine. So you're actually going to be entering into your calculator 1 divided by the sine of 25 pi over 8. So practice entering that in, and that will give you what the same thing as cosecant is. And if you've done that correctly, you should get negative 2.6131. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to try this one on your own. Again, first step, is it in radian mode or degree mode, and how do you know? If you do not see a degree symbol, then it's in radians. So this one is in radian mode. Hopefully you entered it in as 1 over the tangent of 2.3, and you got negative 0.8935. try this one on your own. Again, we're in radian mode. Secant is the reciprocal of cosine, so hopefully you entered it in as 1 over the cosine of negative 7 pi over 4, and you got 1.4142. Alright, here's another one. This time, make sure you are in degree mode. Once you've changed your mode, again, pause the video if you need to and practice typing these in. I know you can just watch the notes, but it is more important to understand how to use your calculator at this time. You should enter it in as 1 over the cosine of 17.8, and when you do that, you get 1.050. Okay, what I want to do is review with you how to do degrees, minutes, and seconds now using your calculator, okay? If you remember last week, we were dividing by 60 and dividing by 3,600. You can do that if you want to, but first of all, what mode am I in? I'm in degree mode, so I need to make sure that my calculator is in degree mode. And now I'm going to enter this in as the tangent of 386. And now if you look under this apps key, right above it, it says angle in blue. So I have to hit the second angle key, and it gives me degrees and minutes. So this is in degrees, so I'm going to hit enter. 12, and now I need to go back to that same second angle key, and I want minutes, so I'm going to highlight minutes. And then I need 13 seconds. Now for some reason, they don't put seconds in there. Seconds is found way down here above the plus key in green. So you actually have to hit the green key for anything you want in green and the plus sign. And when you do that, you should have degrees, minutes, and seconds. And then when I hit enter, I get the 0.4921. So again, a couple important keys on your calculator now is this blue angle key right above the apps and this green key right above the plus sign. So, how would I enter in the cosecant of 7 degrees and 18 seconds? Now, first of all, cosecant is not on my calculator, so I know that's 1 over sine. But what do you think the other problem is here? We're missing minutes. So you actually need to write this in as 1 over the sine of 7 degrees, 0 minutes, and 18 seconds in order for your calculator to actually do this. So again, we're going to have 1 divided by the sine of 7 degrees. If I want degrees, I'm going to go to the blue angle, highlight degrees, and then I need 0 minutes. Again, blue angle, go to minutes, and 18 seconds, and that second key is down here in green. It's like holding a place value for the minutes. And if you've done that correctly, 8.1997. So again, today isn't that hard as much as it is getting used to using your graphing calculator or that apps key on your calculator.